Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy SR7 and welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing future stars Karim Adeyemi. So as you can see, he is 5'10", left-footed, high medium work rates with 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He can play striker and centre forward, so not too many options there in terms of positions, which can be slightly annoying with the new Chem's system. But anyway, looking at his stats, he's got 96 pace with the 97 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. He's got 86 shooting with 88 positioning and finishing, as well as 87 shot power. He's got 79 passing with 82 short passing and 80 long passing. He's got 86 dribbling with 97 agility, 89 balance and 86 dribbling. He's got 77 heading accuracy as well as 77 physical with 89 jumping and 86 stamina. So those are the key stats in this card. That's what should make him good. But without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Let's see how he plays, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on the card at the end of the video. So getting into the first clip here, we do play this ball out wide to Schweinsteiger. We are losing 3-1, but we do spot Adeyemi making a run in the middle. Schweinsteiger with some good pace and power there to get through the opposition defense, plays it back to Adeyemi, and he taps the ball into the empty net there. Great run from Schweinsteiger and great positioning from Adeyemi. Here we got Jairzinho on the ball. He plays it out wide to Valverde. We cross it in here, and it's a beautiful cross. Adeyemi meets it on the volley, and he hammers that ball into the back of the net. No issues there whatsoever. Beautiful finish, great cross, fantastic play. Up next, we play this ball, well, the opposition plays this ball out wide. We are going to try and win it back, which we do. We steal it back there. We play it back into Jairzinho. Bale on the ball here. He rolls it across to Adeyemi. Adeyemi rises highest with the header in the 89th minute to win us the game. Fantastic goal. Keeper probably should have done better, but we're not going to complain. We'll take that. Great goal and a great victory. Up next, onto the ball here with Theo Hernandez. We play it back to Schweinsteiger there. He finds Pogba out wide. Pogba plays this ball through to Adeyemi. Good skill there from Adeyemi to come inside of the two defenders. Great strength to retain possession, and he finishes that ball with a plumb past the keeper. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. Onto the ball now with Fowler. We find Adeyemi there. Great dribbling to create some space for himself. We played in and across to Fowler. Absolutely fantastic play from Adeyemi. He creates that goal out of nothing on his own, and we do take the lead courtesy of that play. Adeyemi on the ball here. He shows some absolutely fantastic, brilliant pace here to just absolutely breeze past the opposition. No chance of catching him, and he just squares that ball for a nice easy tap in to extend our lead. Onto the ball now again with Adeyemi. Great skill here to come back into the inside. We go for goal. Unfortunately hits the post, but Schweinsteiger's on hand to tap in the rebound. Onto the ball now again with Adeyemi. We do lose it unfortunately, but we win it back pretty quickly. We find Adeyemi again, play to Jairzinho. We roll this ball into Gareth Bale. Bale goes for goal and keeper saves it, but Adeyemi on hand once again for the tap-in. Onto the ball now with Chiesa. We play it back to Fowler. Fowler looking for some space, finds Adeyemi. Absolutely fantastic dribbling to shimmy onto the inside, and he finishes that with a plumb. Schweinsteiger on the ball now. He finds Fowler on the ball. Fowler down to Adeyemi. He just nicks in ahead of the defender, gets that ball and rolls it across the keeper to extend our lead. Fantastic finish and a great goal. Up next here, we get the ball with, well, we do lose it again. We're going to try and win it back out wide here with Adeyemi. We do get onto the ball here with him. We are going to just absolutely breeze past him, and we glide past the opposition defenders and roll the ball into the back of the net. Fantastic play, great goal. Onto the ball now again. We find Chiesa on the ball. He plays it into Adeyemi, and we roll that in to the near post. So that pretty much brings us to the end of the gameplay. And as you can see, we do end the review with 6 games, 9 goals and 2 assists. That is 11 goal contributions in just 6 games, which is a fantastic return from this card, and that should just highlight to you how good he is, how fantastic he plays in game, and just how well worth it this card is. So getting into each stat, we are going to start with pace. This guy is rapid. He might not feel quick, but he is an absolute beast on the ball. He is so fast, he's so quick, he's so powerful. When he gets through, there's no catching him. Nobody's going to come anywhere near him, I can promise you that much. It is just honestly frightening, the pace in this card. He just breezes past defenders, and they have got absolutely no chance. When it comes to shooting, another great stat on this card. His shooting is actually really good, surprisingly enough. I mean, he gets into the ball and he just absolutely whoops shot after shot past the goalkeeper. I mean, yeah, he sometimes hits the post, but honestly, 9 out of 10 times, he will finish his chances. He is an absolute beast in front of goal. 4-star skill, a 4-star weak foot as well, so he can score on the right foot because he is left-footed. So absolutely no issues with this card when it comes to shooting. Passing, honestly, his passing is more than good enough. It's not fantastic, but it is not bad by any means. His passing is actually pretty decent, to be honest. So he can get past the defenders, and if he spots a pass, you can lay that pass off because he's most likely going to find his teammates. His passing is actually very good for a striker. When it comes to dribbling, again, I feel like this is an underrated stat on this card. He feels like a pretty big guy in game, but you might expect him to feel clunky. You might think he might feel like a bust, but honestly, complete opposite. He's really smooth on the ball, really quick, really silky, just an absolute beast. He just turns really nicely. He can evade opposition defenders, and he's got the pace, the burst of acceleration to just run past them as well. Great close control as well, great evasiveness, and he's very, very strong as well, which is also extremely helpful with his dribbling. All in all, just fantastic dribbling on this card. When it comes to physical, again, like I said, he is an absolute specimen in this game. He's a big boy, is very hard to dispossess, very hard to tackle, and when you do tackle him, he's got the strength to be able to retain possession, to keep the ball at his feet. I mean, he's just got it all. This guy can do everything. He's from pace to shooting to passing, dribbling, physical. He's got it all in his locker. Just an absolutely fantastic card. So, do I give him the stamp of approval? 100%. Yes, I do. Crazy, crazy good. He can win you games on his own. Adeyemi, Karim the Dream. He can do it all. Like I said, just gets in front of goal, gets past opposition defenders, and he will tuck that ball away basically every time. He can win you games on his own. He is just so, so good. Unfortunately, the one thing is he is a bit pricey. He's like 400k now, I think, which is quite expensive, but if I'm being honest with you, he is worth it. Great links in the Bundesliga as well, and he just scores a boatload of goals. So what do I give him as a rating out of 10? He gets a 8.8 out of 10, which is a very, very solid rating. He just misses out of that top tier of cards that are 9 and above, because honestly, as good as he is, he's not quite good enough to break into that top tier, but he is a fantastic card, and he's one of the better cards in that tier, just below the top tier. So 8.8 out of 10, fantastic rating, solid rating, and fully deserved for Karim Adeyemi. So anyway guys, that pretty much brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so already, and until next time guys, peace.